We love to bring you stories that'll lift you up and inspire you. And today you're going to meet an artist who does just that.
Oh my gosh, he's incredible. New York Live entertainment correspondent Joel Gargiulo caught up with him for our series, Just the Good News.
Yeah, I did, and I can't wait to share this one with you both and all of you. Tens of millions of people know Devon Rodriguez for his TikTok, surprising fellow subway riders with his incredible hand-drawn portraits of them. But it's the story of his life and what he's had to overcome that will have you rooting for his success. Take a look.
With a pencil and pad, a subway ride, and 6 words.
I did this drawing of you. I did this drawing of you. I did this drawing of you.
Devon Rodriguez changed his world, one drawing at a time.
Yo, this is sick. Yo, thank you, buddy. I remember pulling out my phone, and I only had 1,000 followers at that day, the first time I made a subway video, and then I look at my phone and I have 100,000, and I knocked on my grandma's door like, I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna help you, everything's gonna change.
3 years after going viral, he's now the world's most followed visual artist on social media, with more than 32 million followers on TikTok alone.
I did this painting of you. Yeah, I'm Devon. It resonates with so many people because it's not just about the art. It makes people so joyful to feel seen. And
You have been doing art since you were how old?
yeah, since I was like 4, I've been doing art my whole life.
On paper, you shouldn't have made it. Can you just take me back to the beginning?
Yeah, oh my God, you about to make me cry.
We'll do it together. We'll do it together.
So it was wild. Like my mom was very abusive to me. My dad abandoned me when I was 3, and like everybody around me was so like violent. I felt like I needed my art to like get me somewhere. So I was trying everything, and it's all I knew how to do. And my grandma, she like took me when I was 14. She was like, we got to get you out that house. And when I got to her house, even just having breakfast with me was like such a shock. Like I never had breakfast in the morning. So she gave me like a nice place to stay, fed me, and like always told me, focus on your art. It really ingrained in me, like, you gotta hustle now because you're gonna be stuck in a nightmare if you don't. I was given a chance, and I met Jeremy Harper, and this art teacher taught me everything I need to know. He's the one that took me on the subways to draw people. He's the one that inspired that. The reason why I went so hard on social media is because I never felt comfortable in galleries.
But now, that kid from the Bronx has a whole gallery to himself for his first solo exhibition, appropriately titled Underground.
I want to present everyday people in a high-end space and show the world, like, these are the people that matter to me. I've captured humanity in 4 different countries. I did New York City, I did Paris, I did London, and I did Barcelona.
Abuela, come over here. What's it like seeing all of this, seeing your baby's work in this space?
Muy emocionante, fuera de... y muy grande, maravilloso.
What do you want everyone to know about your abuela?
Even though we had no money, the love that she had for me solved a lot of issues. Last week, she sent me a photo of 5,000 cards because she went to the print shop, and she stands in the Bronx passing them out saying, come to my grandson's art show. And I'm like, well, you don't really have to do that anymore. I have a couple followers. And she's like, no, I need the Bronx there. I need our people there. She has one on her. Enséñalo.
Let me see
She and son.
That's a grandmother who believes in their grandson so much. That's what that is.
Porque tú escuchaste siempre.
She said, because I always listened.
Not too bad for a kid from the South Bronx.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is like the meaning of life, when you get to inspire so many people and it changes the world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and if you're in the New York area, you can still catch Devon's exhibit Underground at the UTA Artist Space through the end of this month.
I mean, Joel, it makes
amazing?
well, he's amazing, but also how important art education is. Because it's now, look at him, you know?
Well, it's art education and it's love. Like, this is a kid, and there's so much we couldn't put in there, but he saw the worst of the worst growing up.
And then his grandmother.
And he said his grandmother, she gave him love, and that was the way. And it was that teacher that he met that gave him the idea, go on the subway.
Yeah.
I think it was hearing him say that he didn't know that people had breakfast in the morning, which if you were going to define what a childhood is in just a few words, that kind of told the story. And to see how he's still tender-hearted, sometimes after a really rough upbringing.
Yes.
You become hard.
Yes.
This guy seems so vulnerable.
Open.
He's the sweetest
Yeah.
soul and the most
Yeah.
incredible artist.
Yes.
Like, you have to
Of
say that.
course.
No, that is
right?
just speaks for itself.
And changing the game too. Like
32 million followers.
Oh, yeah, but he had to make it. You see, so for him, so he was always a painter, but he knew, okay, a painting takes a really long time. But if I can do this drawing and then do the element of surprise, I'll catch people's attention. So he's also a brilliant marketer.
Well, he's also,
Well, you know, I still remember Shania Twain saying she wasn't driven by ambition, she was driven by desperation.
Yeah.
But however you're driven, it brings you to the place.
Yeah.
Because now he's taking care of his abuela, he's doing all the things
And how
he
about
wanted
the fact
to do.
that his abuela was
love her.
on the streets
Love
with
it.
Handing out the
postcards.
flyers.
By the way, that's
Handing out
love.
the flyers, and they're watching, so we have to give them some love.
Yes.
We just want to say he is incredible.
Yes.
Go see his art. You and I need to make a date.
Yeah, we are going to make a
It's
date.
through the 30th.
Thanks,
Okay.
Joelle.
Thanks, Joelle.
It's incredible. We'll be back right after this.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
That is
It's like, you know, these, I get so